This episode may contain content that is not appropriate for children under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised. And Miranda, turn off the computer. Today we're going to be talking about the perfect penis.
So you guys probably noticed today one of our co-hosts, Pinky, isn't in. She's actually out sick. But standing for her today is Kayla, who's an expert in what we're talking about.
Kayla, thank you for coming today and sitting in for Pinky.
I'm glad to be
So
here.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a nurse, and I've been in the healthcare field for about 3 years now, so you can say that I've seen my fair share of penises throughout my career.
Nice.
What do you think would
So
be...
you've seen big ones, small ones, different colors.
Circumcised, uncircumcised, hairy, clean, I've seen it all, really. It's quite, you get a variety of patients in and out of the hospital, so I've seen many, many different ones.
So if you guys had to portray the ideal penis, what's the particular, size, shape? What is there like a particular color, race that you guys are more infatuated with when it comes to the whole penile choice options?
I think the average size would be okay. 'Cause I don't want nothing too big going in me and messing up my nice stuff down there.
You're beautiful with JJ. Your JJ.
And then definitely can't be too small. Hello, you need some type of feeling down there.
Well,
So.
Okay, so the truth is, a lot of people don't really realize that the average male penis size is only like 5 inches. Do you feel like that's too little?
5 to 6 inches, I think
No,
that's average.
That's about right.
Yeah.
So it's not little. I did a little research, and there's, in the U.S., there are folks, a majority, about 20% of folks, are in the upper side of average. Do you feel like it's going to be too much to handle? Like,
definitely. I think for myself, I think it's too much, and I would stop right there.
You're very intimidating.
just the two. Like, okay, there's a misconception too about how the uncircumcised penis versus the circumcised one is. Like, a lot of people are always like, oh, well, they're cleaner when they're circumcised. But really, believe it or not, you can be uncircumcised and be very clean. And you can be circumcised and be very unclean.
Right.
Yeah, I think it depends on the guy. I mean, if you're clean, you're clean. If you're nasty, you're nasty.
It's all about your own upkeep.
Yeah.
You got to take care of yourself.
If you're a nasty guy, you got a nasty dick.
Ooh. Grody, crusty. It's like, chip that off.
Oh.
So, Kayla, you've been obviously a nurse for a while. What has been one of the most unexpected experiences you've had with a penis?
Well, I'll be completely honest. Before I became a nurse, I had never seen an uncircumcised penis, so I will never forget the first time I saw one, and because I had to catheterize the guy, and I saw it, and I said,
You didn't know where it was?
What is going on? What am I looking at here? Yeah, what do I do? I
It's
had
an
no
anomaly.
idea. Yeah, so I got very, very confused, unfortunately, but I just grabbed another nurse and they helped me out. But actually the other day at work, I had a 94-year-old patient, sweetest man, and unfortunately I had to catheterize him because he couldn't urinate. And as I'm getting set up and everything, I haven't lifted up his Johnny or anything yet, and I got everything set up, and he just says, unfortunately, I was never circumcised. And I said, oh, okay, that's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh.
Acting professional, it's not a big deal. Obviously, I've seen more uncircumcised penises since my first time. I must say I've seen more circumcised than uncircumcised.
Right.
But, and then as I'm giving him the catheter, he just starts telling me his whole backstory about why his father never decided to circumcise him. And I said, oh.
I bet he enjoyed having that conversation with you.
Yeah.
Probably.
The young, pretty girl.
Yeah, pretty nurse, touching my penis.
Holding his penis, although I'm sure he didn't like
Do
me
you
very
get that a
much for
lot?
it too.
Like,
not a lot. I
where
mean,
it's a little uncomfortable and they want...
I feel that in the moment I'm very good at being professional and just keeping it professional, because you have to. You can't be inappropriate, obviously. And if a patient were to get inappropriate with me, I would make it very clear that that is inappropriate. Luckily, I have not had an experience where someone has acted inappropriately with me.
That's good.
Probably because they're scared to death about the fact that you're about to shove.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing, is that I'm not just playing with it. I'm shoving a plastic tube
Exactly.
up your penis, so it's not going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Luckily, I've had great patients, and I have no problem standing up for myself if someone was to get a little inappropriate. So.
That's good. Oh, girl, you're better than I am, because if I've seen all those penises, I don't know what I do with myself.
So, what do you guys think about balls? I think they're kind of nasty.
You think they're beautiful?
I think they're beautiful.
Gross. They're kind of gross.
Gross.
I think they're.
Because you guys don't have to carry a pair.
Probably.
I think they're beautiful.
I mean, if you're warm, they're sticky, they're stretchy.
They smell. And then they're like
tacky.
wrinkly.
Wrinkly,
Well,
yeah.
They're great to play with, but they're just weird to feel and to look at. I don't know.
I feel like, honestly, when they're there, they're there. And I don't know if you guys ever sat and looked at your man's balls, but they move. They move.
Yeah.
They will move.
They're a pair of balls.
And you are like,
A pair of hairy balls.
Yeah.
pair of hairy balls. So,
So do you like the feeling when your balls are being played with and touched?
well, you too. I honestly have to admit, it is a really exhilarating feeling. Like, it's a really good, like, feeling to know that you're, because it's like, okay, do you guys like it when guys play with your nipples kind of thing? Same situation, you know?
Oh, okay, so that's what you would equate
Yeah,
it to?
it's sensitive.
It's sensitive, but it's kind of.
It's sexy. you know?
Oh.
Do you guys feel like you would prefer to look at balls rather than seeing a dick? Or do you feel like you could see a penis and
Well, you
be
kind
okay
of
with the
come
balls?
with the whole
Yeah,
package.
it's
You don't
together.
really have a
Well, no.
I mean, it would be kind of weird if you seen a penis with no balls.
Hey, dogs do it all the time. But you know, I think that personally for me, if you have a nice penis, it always comes accompanied with a nice set of balls, you know? But some of them sag, you're right. There's some saggy balls out there.
I mean, when it's warm though, and then when it's
saggy
colder,
balls.
obviously they shrink up all nice
Right.
and they're in
Yeah.
a nice package.
Yeah.
But when it's
Yeah.
warm out, they stretch a little bit.
I think-
Overall, as long as it's there and it does the job that it needs to do at the end of the day, I'm okay with it.
Do you guys like it to feel, during intercourse, to feel balls hitting you?
Well, it depends on the position, I guess.
Oh,
'cause-
because it's like, you know, that kind of hurts. You guys think it's a great feeling, but for us, it's like painful. If you're trying to, you know, do it and do it and do
So
it,
it
the balls
hurts.
hit.
So it hurts?
I think.
hurts.
I mean, it doesn't hurt me, but I'm pretty sure it might hurt somebody who has saggy balls.
Oh.
I mean, those things are going by, you know, like a pendulum, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think balls.
I don't think I've ever felt the balls. You think so? You
Yeah,
felt it before?
I have.
Oh, he was hitting that hard.
Alright guys, that concludes today's topic. As you can tell, we have a lot to talk about. So if you could, just give us a call. Call the beautiful lip phone, the red phone. Let us know what you think. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to know. That's what helps us go forward. So if you have any questions, give us a call at 646-902-4521. And of course, don't forget, subscribe. Because that's how we're going to be able to make this show amazing for you guys. If you guys let us know more topics and give us a call, then we can absolutely do what you want. Alright guys?
See you next Wednesday. Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to your toes? Do they tap a lot of ass? Do they hit a lot of hoes? Can you throw them over your shoulder? Can you drag them on the floor? Do your balls hang low?
Love.